Hello everyone, my name is John. Thanks for joining me today on Stubble Meets Steel. Today I wanted to talk about how to use adjustables. A buddy brought to my attention that not everybody goes from a higher setting to a lower setting. Some people start off with a low setting and end up on a high setting. And when he first told me that, I thought it was the craziest thing I'd ever heard. I said, why in the world would you want to start on a low, small setting when you have the most growth? Then when your face is pretty much clean, go up to a high setting when your face is the most vulnerable, has no hair to protect it. Then you're using the blade with the widest gap setting on it. It just made no sense to me. But the other day I was messing around with the adjustable, and on the last pass I kind of cranked it up to a 4. Normally I only go to a 3 because I shave every day. And well, obviously it got smoother because it was a higher setting, but it kind of made me think, you know what? I think I need to try that other method. You know, one thing, it doesn't matter what your hobby is, there's always new ideas, there's new things to try, and I think it's important to at least entertain trying some things. If it's totally outlandish or you just feel it makes no sense, then all right, fair enough. But I think it's worthwhile to entertain some of these things, and if nothing else, we should at least try it once and see what we think. So today, I've got the Parker's new open comb Variant adjustable. And I'm going to start off on one side of my face on a lower setting and work up to a higher setting. And then on the other side of my face, I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to start off with the high setting and work my way down. And see, using the same razor, obviously same blade, do I get more efficiency out of one side? Does one side feel a little better as far as razor burn or irritation than the other side? And let's see how it goes. I'm pretty curious to see how this works myself, so let's get into it. For today's soap, we're going to use Elysian Cherie Tobacco. Man, this smells amazing. If you like the cherry pie type scents with like a slight hint of tobacco on the back end, it smells fantastic. Even though one of my children is a girl, she loves this smell and always goes into the puck to try to smell it, and she's just all about it. So it's a fantastic scent. If you haven't tried that one, I think it's personally one of the best that I've tried of this particular soap line. For the brush, going to one of my new favorites, we're going to go into the Yachi Barber Pole. This is a 30 mil synthetic knot. Let's get loaded up with our blade. For the blade today, really been enjoying these Gillette 7 o'clock. These are the super stainless in the green package. So I wanted to try it in this razor. For some reason I don't like it. I've got a Falcon treat that I'll go to on a standby sitting over there. Line up our marks. All right, so we'll start off on the right side of my face. Let's start off with the 4 today. Go ahead and get our brush wet. I was using this soap the other day with a different brush, and I didn't have the best time with this, so I wanted to try it again with one of my favorite brushes and see how it went. I kind of didn't really load it well enough. I didn't put enough water in. The brush was kind of dry, and I think that was half my problem. It just took forever to get the lather to pop. But I fault myself for it, not the soap or not the brush. All right, that looks good. Get the face wet. Man, this soap smells great. Almost like that cherry car air freshener, which I personally love, but a nicer version of it. Mixed with just an awesome, perfect amount of tobacco smell. Not over the top, where you gotta be a real tobacco lover. It's just a nice accent in the back end of the notes. Much better time today with this lather, with this soap. Sometimes people ask me why I like the bigger knots, bigger brushes, and I just find that they make it so much easier to get going because they hold so much more water and soap. And a few people asked me why I lather so long, and I decided to make a lather tutorial video for face lathering. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. But simply put, got to get the lather hydrated well. If you don't get that cushion and where it starts to form peaks, look at that, got it in my ear a little bit. Where it starts to form nice peaks like that, I don't really feel you're getting half of what the soap offers as far as slickness, hydration, performance in general out of the soap. That's my experience anyways. I shaved yesterday, but there's enough here. All right, so we're gonna start off right side of my face, Parker Varian open comb on a 4. All right. Now, I was going to go 4-3-2, so we'll do a 2. On this side. Gotta try to get it on camera because there's no lather channels on the bottom of this one like there is on the closed comb variant. When you rinse it out, the water shoots out these little channels out of both sides. It looks pretty cool. I gotta try to catch it on camera one time. Obviously this side is going to be much smoother because I'm on a much lower setting, so I'm not really going to comment too much on that aspect of the shave. It's basically going to come down to how I feel after the third pass. All right. Feels good. That's going to be the hardest part of the shave, is not messing up which way I put the settings for each different side of my face. So now let's go to a 3 for the other side. Get lathered up again. Get some water on this. pretty dry. All right. So now the other side of the face, ironically same setting, it's going to be a 3. So the more I thought about this different technique, the more kind of started to make a little bit of sense. On your first and second pass, you don't have the blade turned all the way up when you have the protection of the hair. The first 2 passes are pretty nice and easy. And then the last pass, with the higher setting, cleans everything all up. So my question really only became, are those first 2 passes with the lower setting leaving so much on the table that that last pass has too much work to do? Are you really gaining anything? Stay tuned and let's find out together. All right, so now let's go make all things fair. We'll do a 2 to clean up on the right side of our face. Looks like I got a little bit of a nick today, here and here, a little irritated for some reason. Probably because I just shaved yesterday. Maybe the 4 was a little much. It's okay. Nothing a little witch hazel can't fix. All right, so we're gonna go across the grain. All right. Now to make things fair, go to a 4. I either need to start shaving my glasses on or paint the numbers in on like I did on the closed comb that I have. Kind of hard to see those numbers. That'd be my only critique of this razor. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Well, as I always say, yes, of course it could be technique, but I feel more on this side that we started off on a higher setting and went to a lower setting. I also got a little more irritation right in through here, probably using that 4 setting on the first few swipes. I got a little bit less irritation on this side, and there's pretty much no pickup pass at all. It's pretty much BBS. Interesting. I would say the last pass on this side, that was ironically on the higher setting, did feel a little bit smoother as far as while using the razor as well. Yeah, I definitely got more here to do cleanup wise. Interesting. My least favorite neighbor dog barking. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything off the brush here. Let this soak in. Tons of lather left. I'll let this soak in for a little bit and go ahead and get cleaned up. And then I hope you will all join me back for the post shave. We'll go over everything, talk about it in detail. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Stay tuned. All right, for my favorite post shave. All right, so what do I think? Which way should you adjust adjustable? Start high and wind up on the low setting? Start on a low setting and work your way up? Well, you know what? After today's shave at least, I think I did enjoy starting on the lower setting and adjusting up. Maybe my buddy Ted was right. I was defiant to try it at first, but it seemed like it went pretty well. I'm definitely going to try it like that next couple shaves I do with an adjustable and see if it was just today was just how it worked that day, or if it was the better way to go. What do you guys think? How do you adjust? Do you start high and go low? Do you start on the low setting and go up? Or another debate we had with some other gentlemen was you just put it on one setting and never do anything with it, and you kind of wasted your money on an adjustable, and you should have just got a one setting razor. That's another debate for another day. But I definitely think that I kind of like the different weird setting of starting off on a low and going up high. It definitely seemed like it irritated me a little bit less with the open comb. So check it out, see what you guys think. If you're liking the content, please do me a little bit of help and give me a like and a sub. I would really appreciate it. I hope everybody is enjoying the videos. I'm happy to announce that I've been teamed up with Leaf Shaving, and I'm working on getting set up with the razor company. So I'm going to have a lot more stuff coming in to give some quality videos for everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying it. We'll see you soon. Take care.